There we go. All right. Good evening, everybody. It is Tuesday night here at the BTA Network. Yeah, it would be Monday, except, well, because for the sign right here, we're doing Monday Mayhem on Tuesday. And no, I'm not going to like Wimpy when he says, I'll gladly pay you today, Tuesday, for a burger today. But then today is Tuesday. Yep. All right. Anyway, so we're gonna do Monday Mayhem on Tuesday. So that's the way we're gonna do things tonight. Anyway, I'm your host for tonight. I am Oddball Extreme. I'm currently joined on the line by two of my crazy cohorts. First, to my left, we have our resident joker, Mike. Hello, Mike.
Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday.
Yep. And below me is our tiny Oreo, Janet. Hello, Janet.
Hello. I got something to read to you after the introductions.
Okay. And we have Sajo in the chat room. Hey, Sajo. All right. So anyway, go ahead, Janet.
Okay. Well, they have evidently have a pepper that's hotter than the Carolina Reaper.
Oh.
And how would you pronounce XIS?
Exes? I don't know.
Okay, but Pepper XIS is renowned for its extraordinary heat, currently holding the title as the world's hottest pepper. This fiery chili was cultivated by the Pucker Butt Pepper Company. By the Pucker Butt Pepper Company. Pucker butt? I bet you if you did eat that chili, your butt would pucker, right? Oh no. Hold on, I turned down my...
No, we can hear you.
Yeah, but pucker butt?
Pucker butt.
Okay. The Carolina Reaper was also developed by the Pucker Butt Pepper Company under the stewardship of Ed Curry. The Carolina Reaper held the title of the world's hottest pepper according... Okay. Okay, hold on.
All right. Well, while we're waiting on Janet.
Okay, I think I got it.
Okay.
If these stupid video ads that could... The Carolina Reaper has 1,900,000 Scoville, and the Komodo Dragon Pepper is 1,900. That's versus jalapeno.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pass on that one. There is more chili peppers. Pot Douglas. And it looks like a deformed prune. But anyway, you have more important things to read than I have of telling you about the different types of peppers.
Yeah, well, Janet, listen to this. I think the world's hottest pepper might send anyone up to Uranus.
Sajo.
That must have been Sajo's fun du jour.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. The heat from that pepper would go right up Uranus, too.
Mm-hmm. Now, let me say something.
Hey, you know what? What goes in must come out. You want to know something? Right?
Uh-huh. Now, folks, I'm going to tell you the truth. I am overly tired. I've only had about maybe 2 hours of sleep last night because my mother woke me up about 2 o'clock with ants in her room and the bathroom. Now, we took care of most of it. Then 2 hours later, there were more ants in her room and the bathroom. So, got my vacuum cleaner, started vacuuming up. So, come home, got some more ants and such. Like, what the heck's going on? Here's what happened. The other day, she had spilled some watermelon and some of the juice got into the carpet. So that was problem number one. But then tonight, more ants started heading into the kitchen, and I found the other source. A broken piece of Oreo cookie on the floor. So now that that's taken care of, the problem should lessen. But I'll keep an eye on it. If it starts to get bad, I may have to call the exterminator. And I'll pay for it. Yeah, but that's what happened. Alright, but then, let's see. How was everybody's Labor Day?
Pretty
Lazy.
good. Pretty relaxing.
That's good.
I spent most of my Labor Day watching videos on YouTube all day.
Yeah, let's see. I did not go anywhere yesterday because I was so tired from Sunday's day trip to Dragon Con. And yes, I basically had a good day. I did have one little setback, but it's like I've gotten over it. And I'll explain that in a minute. So anyway, the one I was so happy at, I think, what was it, 11 a.m. Eastern. My watch was 10 a.m. because it was still in Alabama time. I finally, after 18 years, I finally got to meet Greg Grunberg in person.
Hey.
And you have my permission to mention me.
Yes, I do. And I'll get that in a second. But I basically explained to him, I've been wanting to meet you for 18 years. I was near tears, to be honest. First thing he does, he comes up and hugs me.
Aw.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
He is a sweetie.
Yes, he is. He's he's like an everyman's actor, but he's also a very nice guy. Really, I mean, he could be my next door neighbor.
He's an advocate for
caregivers. Epilepsy
for caregivers.
Mm-hmm. His oldest
for caregivers in general.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his oldest
and
son
epilepsy in particular.
Right, his oldest son has epilepsy, and he's been a real advocate for that. So, but I mean,
but anyway,
the chance to finally meet him up close, it was absolutely wonderful. I mean, when I left, it's like I'm in so much tears. I was so happy I finally met him. Now, here's where the fun part came in on this. Now, there was a sign on this thing where it said, first 100 people get free cameos. Now, if you heard of Cameo, it's like this service where you can, like, get in contact with any celebrity. Now, be careful, it can get costly, okay? But he said the first 100 people can get a free Cameo thing to... What the... Janet, what are you doing?
Jan,
what are you
turn
doing?
it off.
Turn it off.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You're fine. Just
be careful.
No, my bridge of my nose is hurting.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
All right. But anyway, oh shoot, lost my train of thought.
Anyway, the cameo. You were getting ready to explain what the cameo was all about.
Thing. Yeah. Anyway, he said first 100 people will get a free thing on free Cameo thing. I was number 2.
So
I decided I wanted to do it with Janet because of course she's in Arizona. I told him we've been best friends for 22 plus years, and he made the video, which I will show after the show. I don't want to, But then again, let me see. Well, nah, I don't. It'd be too much trouble trying to get it up.
What do you want?
Nothing. No kidding. I know you're talking to Princess.
But anyway, when she played that for me, I was like, what? Because I can't believe he actually addressed me by name.
Oh, yeah.
He starts up, hello, Janet. I know you're not at Dragon Con, but she is.
Yeah.
Points at Shirley.
Yeah. But seriously, he could be the next door neighbor. He's that type of person. So. Well, let's see. I also met Giancarlo Esposito, aka Moff Gideon on The Mandalorian. He's also been in Breaking Bad. I remember him from the show Revolution.
Let me go take care of her before I get in trouble.
Yeah, mute yourself.
Plus, I've got to make a pit. Yeah. I've got to make a pit stop along the way.
All right, mute yourself first.
Yeah.
Okay, you're good. You're good. Go.
You're good. Go.
Come on, Switch.
Oops. Oh, well. If it starts to get too noisy, I'll mute. Don't worry. But, I met Giancarlo Esposito. He's nothing like Moff Gideon. He's sweet. Let's see. I had my picture taken with Danny Trejo.
I saw that.
Yeah. It was so funny. I had an inflatable machete. So while I was waiting in line, I blew it up. I basically blew into it and blew it up, and it worked out perfectly.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I also got my picture with Jodie Whittaker, the 13th Doctor. That now makes her the 5th Doctor I've had a photo with at Dragon Con.
Nice.
Yep. Because the first one was Peter Davison back in 2004. Then I got Matt Smith in 2017, Peter Capaldi 2018, David Tennant 2019, and now I can add Jodie Whittaker 2024. So, I'm really happy about that. Now, this is where things went a little bad for me a little bit. I brought my big artwork that I was going to take a photo op with Greg Grunberg with. Unfortunately, I did not know the time had changed.
Oh no.
Yeah. It changed to, it was supposed to be 5:10 Eastern. It was 3:50. And I did not know that until I went down to the photo op place. I said, is the Greenberg Award show going on? He said, I'm sorry, but the time had changed. It's like, oh.
Oof.
So, now I'm going to say, I think that was on me. But let me ask this question. Who checks email at a convention?
Yeah.
So I feel like, you see, the thing is, if I'm going to be at a convention, why do I need to check email? I may put this suggestion calmly, mind you. I'm not mad at them, okay? I'm not mad at them at all. I think it was my fault because I didn't check the email, but by the time I found it, it was already too late. But what I might do is I'm going to suggest to them, if there's going to be a time change, why not send it as a text message instead of an email?
I was just about to say that, actually.
Yeah, because my Fitbit is connected to my phone. And when I get the text messages on the phone, I get it also on the Fitbit.
That works. That makes sense.
Yeah, that probably would be the. I may put that as a suggestion to them. Like I said, I'm not mad at them. I think I feel like, oh, I'm to blame too. But I was just so upset that I missed that chance.
Yeah.
But I think that might be the better option. I'm gonna say, now I don't mind the email about the schedule. That's perfectly fine because I'm at home. That's fine.
You can see that email because you're at home.
Right. But in the situation where, like, if there's a photo op time change during that day, a text message would be much better. Because, like I said, I can get the message right on my Fitbit.
That works.
So it's like I said, I'm just gonna put that in a suggestion. If they, the worst they can say is no, but it doesn't hurt to ask and try. Because I know I cannot be the only person.
Right.
That had this happen. I'm probably not the only person. But like I said, I'm more upset with myself than anything. But it's like, you know what? Take into consideration, I finally met Greg Grunberg. I'm happy. So.
Well, it's also at the point that everyone gets email notifications, or they do use email on phones, but they may not get the notifications for it.
Yeah.
And Fitbit are kind of the same thing where you don't see the email notification on Fitbit. So text would be a lot better.
Yeah. Because like I just said, text and Fitbit, perfect. So
yeah.
But like I said, I may make that suggestion, and I'll bet you there are going to be other people making that suggestion too. Like I said, I cannot be the only person who missed someone,
Yeah.
Because I know there are bound to be others who did too. Oh, here's me. All right.
You're good. Ash and I had a nap earlier today, and I'm still tired.
Well, I've only been about 2-3 hours of sleep because of the ant situation.
I hate that.
So as soon as the show's over, I'm headed to bed. Now that that piece of cookie is gone from that part of the kitchen, the ants should start to lessen quite a bit.
Sounds good.
So, thank goodness. Whew. But then here's the fun part. After I finished up, let's see. Oh, I forgot.
Did I miss anything?
No, but you forgot to mute.
Whoops.
That's okay. It wasn't that bad.
Oh, the only thing I did was talk to the dog on the way in.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, and that's okay. That's fine. But let's see. Oh yeah, before I left, despite that situation happening and all, it's like, okay, I'll figure out what to do. Then who do I see over at the Walk of Fame? the voice of Mr. Sinister, Chris Britton. It turns out he's a nice guy too.
Yeah, most of the actors, I'd say about 92% of them, are decent people.
Oh yeah.
They realize that people like you, Mike, and I are what made them popular.
Mm-hmm.
When you think about it,
Right. Because
it's the other, it's
yeah.
up the other 7 or 8% that are jerks.
Yeah. I mean, when I went up to Giancarlo Esposito's table, I told him, sir, you were fantastic in Revolution. He said, he said, thank you. I loved working on that show.
Yeah. Mine is not pertaining to voice actors. I had read something online that I think they're going to bring out a Windows 12 next year.
I thought they said they were going to stop doing Windows updates like that.
They
No,
lied,
they're gonna do another
evidently.
one.
Mm.
There's been rumors about a Windows 12 in the future.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Before too long,
I just hope
we'll have Windows 47. No kidding.
I wouldn't be surprised if it did happen.
Yeah.
But it's just scuttlebutt I read. I think it was on CNET, the CNET website.
Yeah, well, CNET's a reliable website, so.
Yeah.
Because remember, CNET used to have its own channel, if I remember right.
Yeah. They might do podcasts.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, CNET's always been a pretty good website about the tech and stuff, so. But then after I finished up at Dragon Con, I finally went to the one place I have not been to. Buc-ee's!
Oh yeah, I saw the picture of that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she wound up getting the same stuff Buc-ee I have.
Yeah. Because they have a Halloween one, but it's like, I don't really need the Halloween one.
That's fair.
Yeah. But I will tell you the truth. I knew the Buc-ee's had like 120 pumps, but I actually didn't need the gas, so I was fine. But the minute I walked into the Buc-ee's, I think my eyes were as wide as a deer caught in headlights.
Ooh.
Because it's like,
ooh,
what?
that has to suck.
Huh?
Oh, I'm just looking at this article.
Oh, well, yeah, but anyway, I go into Buc-ee's, it's like, what the hell? I feel like this isn't what is this, Buc-ee's or a vintage, or just a version of the Walmart neighborhood market? This place is huge. It is humongous. And, let's see, they have their own baked goods area. They have, Philly cheesesteak burritos. They make on their own. I did not eat that. Let's see. They also had
pulled pork,
which I did eat. They also have their smoked brisket, which, by the way, they literally cut it right there at a table in the middle of it. That's pretty damn cool. Plus, they make their own fudge.
Tell them about the big wall.
Oh yeah, I call it the wall of jerky. That's right. 150 slots full of their own homemade jerky. And they also have it by the pound over in that other area right next to it. But the problem for me is I can't really eat jerky because it's got a lot of sodium anyway.
Uh-huh. In case you're wondering what I was oohing about, this company that made feed for animal feed was responsible for a load of feed that caused the death of up to 70 rodeo horses because the feed contained monensin, which is used to control parasites but can be deadly to horses.
Oh,
that's all
boy.
I'm going to say about that.
Oh, that company could be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I know.
That company's gonna be in some serious trouble. But yeah, Now I asked them. Before I left, I got the pulled pork sandwich, got a chocolate chip cookie, got the T-shirt. Now, unfortunately, I can't wear the T-shirt for now because I forgot I had a little packet of barbecue sauce in the bag, and it got on.
That barbecue sauce sprung a leak.
Yeah, onto the shirt. So I washed the shirt by itself because it was a brand new shirt. But I'll wear it somehow. But all in all, it was only one day. But I did two big things, and I'm so happy I finally got to Buc-ee's. Because a lot of people have been talking about it. I was like, I've got to get to that damn Buc-ee's near Auburn. And I finally did it. Now, here's something interesting you might want to know. You can't get the food, but guess what? There's nowhere to sit down. Because, of course, it's a gas station.
Well, a lot of the truckers, they'll come in, they'll get this pulled pork sandwich, the jerky, etc., so they can eat it on the road.
Yeah, well, actually,
Buc-ee's...
Actually, Janet, this Buc-ee's doesn't allow trucks.
You're kidding.
No. No 18-wheelers allowed at this Buc-ee's.
I wonder if that's going to be the same for us.
That could be the case because I think there's a travel center only 8 miles past it going southbound on 85. It's at exit 42. So that's probably the reason why they don't have 18-wheelers at the Buc-ee's.
They may have 18-wheelers at our Buc-ee's.
No, well,
yeah, the Buc-ee's I went to, it had the wall of jerky, the fudge, the pork, all kinds of different souvenirs from key rings all the way up to stuffed Buc-ee's. They also had a shower for the truck drivers.
Okay. Yeah, let's see. The one here does not have a shower, so it's not.
So it's probably strictly for cars.
Yeah. Yeah, but I understand why. Now, speaking of Dragon Con, they had over 75,000 attendees, raised over 200,000. What now? Go ahead.
Is that good or bad?
It's good. A little bit lower than usual, but still not bad. 75,000 people came and raised over $200,000 for the Arthritis Foundation. That was this year's charity.
Yeah, so I wonder how much Greg helped with. Who knows?
It just depends. I did go to one panel. That unfortunately cost me going to the photo op, but I'm not going to worry about that. But this was a fun panel. It was a table reading for an episode of Three's Company and the pilot episode of Out of This World from the 80s. And I got to play the DJ in the Out of This World. It was only 2 lines, but that's enough.
Can you give us an idea of how you personified the DJ?
Yeah, I said, stick around. We'll be right back with more fun music on KMAR, the heart of Marlow, California.
Oh, you sound almost like Casey Kasem there.
Yeah, but I mean, it was only 2 lines, but that's okay. I don't do it. I don't do that, for. I do it strictly for fun because that's what it is. It's fun. But that was a thrill. And here's the fun part about in the Three's Company episode. There were a lot of women dressed up as Mrs. Roper.
Oh yeah, she's the one that had the 50s scraggly hair.
And the weird and the wacky outfits. Aw, cute.
Thought you'd like it.
I'll tell you this, there were some problems at Dragon Con too. Some people were complaining that some volunteers were very rude. One person said that somebody had called her service dog ugly and kept harassing him. It's like, no, I don't care what the dog looks like. As long as that dog is doing its job as a service dog, I don't care how it looks.
if that guy wouldn't leave the service dog alone,
Mm-hmm.
guess what? She could have, by rights, called the cops. Because what he was doing was illegal.
Yeah. Because it's like, this dog is trained. I don't care if it's the ugliest dog in the world. If it has been trained to be a service dog, I'm going to treat it as such. Because I know I saw at least 2 or 3, but I left them alone because they were doing their job. So.
Well, anytime I see somebody with a dog, I will ask, is it okay if I pet your dog? If they tell me no thanks, it's working, I will say, okay, I understand.
Yeah.
Some people even take Chihuahuas as service dogs.
Yeah, I mean, if they're trained, then yes, they can be if they're properly trained. Because it's not easy it's not easy to get that kind of certification.
Yeah, and dogs need a temperament. They've got to be around other dogs, strange people, cats even. Noises. Yeah.
Well, let's see. There were reports of altercations in places. Like someone actually caught a video of 2 football fans getting into a fist fight.
Oh.
Probably disagreement over whose team was the best.
Yeah. Let's see. Another problem. Someone else got into an altercation. Basically knocked off someone's Starbucks cold coffee. Thank goodness. But unfortunately, it hit a couple of kids in a stroller. So.
Oh.
Did somebody call the cops?
I think so. See, they got cops and security. So. Now, I'm gonna be honest. The day I went on Sunday, I had literally no problems. Okay? I had no problems. But like I said, that's just me. I'm one person. Okay? Most people had great experiences. Others had not so much. In fact, there was one person that said, I spent time in the ICU. I missed everything. And here's what I said in response. I said, your health and well-being are more important than anything. As long as Dragon Con is there, you'll be there when you can. And a lot of people agreed with that. Because that's the truth. Health and well-being is a lot more important.
How old was the lady?
You mean the guy? I don't know. He didn't say how old he was, but...
Well, did he look young?
Janet, he doesn't have a picture. I don't know what he looks like. Okay?
Oh.
I'm just going by what he said.
Yeah.
And I saw some cool cosplays. One of the coolest I saw was Groucho and Harpo Marx. That was pretty good.
Oh yeah. Show the pictures when the time gets around.
Yeah. I'll show them after the show.
Yeah.
Well, then I post them on my wall too, so. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, and the Harpo, the redhead, was spot on.
Yeah. That's it. I found them. I found Gandalf with Sailor Moon, Sailor Mars, and Sailor Jupiter.
Got a question.
What?
I forgot what I was going to say. Never mind. Brains fart.
That's all right. I wouldn't be surprised if someone's done that crossover over at fanfiction.net already.
What was it
Go ahead.
Oh, what was it I said?
Oh.
One of the Merc with a mouth?
Yep.
Teamed up with...
We got somebody new in here. Aaron Tracy. Hello, Aaron.
Hi, Aaron. Welcome to this crazy...
Yeah.
Welcome to this crazy crew.
Yeah, Aaron Tracy asking, what is this? This is just a show... Let's see. HHIH, or is it hi, I guess. Hi. Hi! We're glad you can make it. Basically, this is the BTA network. We just, we're just a bunch of friends doing a podcast, having fun. But, there are times we get serious, too. Like, for example, finding out that James Darren from the Time Tunnel and T.J. Hooker, he passed away at 88.
No!
Yeah.
When did that happen?
I think it was yesterday on Labor Day. I double checked it, and it's been confirmed. So yes,
Yeah.
I remember him. I watched the time tunnel, and I definitely remember him on T.J. Hooker. So
Surely.
yes.
What was that crossover I said? What if the Merc with the mouth had to fight against? Who was the other one?
Beetlejuice.
Okay, Mike, give me your idea. What would happen if the Merc with the mouth competed against the Ghost with the most? Who would win?
Good question. I don't know.
What is this for? What is this for? We're just having fun, and I should tell you this: we don't do religion, we don't do politics, because there are plenty of other shows of that already. It's the end of the day, and we just want to wind down and relax.
Exactly, and also it's just a very heavy topics.
Yeah.
So if it's your thing, then I apologize, but that's not ours.
Right. But yeah,
you have your thing and we have ours. That's just
okay. I start school in 2 days. Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine.
Are you in college or high school
or middle?
No, I don't think they have a middle schooler on here. Not without parents' permission. I'm in the 3rd grade? Oh,
wow. No. Hang on. 3rd grade, no. Yeah. You are too young to be on this channel.
Yeah,
sorry.
This is not recommended for kids.
This is not recommended for kids. I am sorry, but no.
Right.
Yeah, I am sorry, but
did I just hear an echo?
That was me. Sorry.
Oh, okay, that's all right.
Well, hey, I would like to have had him in, but like you said, this is NSFW. If it's NSFW.
Thank you, Aaron. Yeah, we do appreciate you coming in, but you know, we really mean it when we say this show's not recommended for kids.
What did he say?
They said sorry. I'll get off.
Yeah.
I need to be in the chat more.
That's all right. That's fine. That's strange. We have 5 viewers in here. Wow.
Are we counting Sajo?
Yeah. Sajo, he's probably watching. He's just not in the chat.
Right.
Yeah, I got the chat up so I can watch it a little bit more closely
that's
now.
Fine. Yeah, it's not your fault. You're fine. Because there's too much to do. That's what it is.
At least the kid.
Okay. Go ahead, Mike.
At least the kid was honest.
That's true. I appreciate.
And realized the rules. I think their parents raised them well.
Mm-hmm.
I think so too.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm just that as soon as you said, I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
And normally I don't do that, but I was like, no, that's technically that goes against YouTube's terms of service.
Right.
And if we'd have let him stay on, even after finding out how old he is, we could have gotten banned.
No, because it's not. Because I think we have a setting to where it's open to everybody, so we wouldn't. But it would. I would have them instantly removed.
But hey, at least the person was honest. I'll give credit for that.
Yes.
It's like I said, their parents taught them well.
But yeah, it is a strict rule on this show. This show is really not for kids at all.
No.
Especially when we do the Cards Against Humanity. Trust me, that one, no way.
Definitely no.
Or poor Sajo's Uranus jokes.
Yeah.
Technically, he could have saw that in the chat.
That's
because the chat history is not that big.
Right.
But again, that's on YouTube's part.
Yeah. But
But
you know, as much as we're viewers, we're also mindful as well.
Yes.
We have to be, because as much we love doing this and all, but like we said, this is not a show for kids. That's why it's on at this hour.
Yeah. Yeah, typically children would be in bed right about now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like we don't want to scare kids off, but unless the parents are with them, we don't really want kids to be listening or watching. Okay,
wonder.
But there are a lot of kid-friendly channels out there. There are a lot of kid-friendly YouTube channels. So,
okay,
yeah, there's plenty to look for.
Yeah, there are some people who do streams for just kids.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there are a lot. Yeah, there are a lot of good. There are a lot of good streams strictly for kids. So, all right. Now, I found out something interesting going through threads over the weekend. Apparently, there's some kind of a controversy at NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, let me see. Let me find it. There it is. NaNoWriMo controversy. Okay, well, actually, there's a couple of controversies. Well, one started last year, with something about sexual websites, but this is different. This was posted yesterday. NaNoWriMo 2024 AI controversy. So, here's what's going on. The organization behind National Novel Writing Month 2024, aka NaNoWriMo 2024, is at the center of a massive controversy online thanks to its shocking stance on generative artificial intelligence, aka AI. The US-based nonprofit organization helps promote creative writing around the world, with its biggest initiative coming every November with an international writing event where participants attempt to write a 50,000-word manuscript. It also has helped writers with helpful tips for combating things like writer's block, informative seminars with authors from around the world, as well as support for writing programs in schools in the US and abroad. Now, here's the AI drama. NaNoWriMo has drawn the ire of fans as of late, and many are wondering why. The organizers of the International Writing Initiative that sees thousands attempt to write short novels every November are at the center of a new online controversy because of their stance on artificial intelligence. According to the NaNoWriMo website, the organization does not have a problem with generative AI models, saying in a blog post from Friday, August 30th, that it does not explicitly support any specific approach to writing, nor does it explicitly condemn any approach, including the use of AI. Now, here's the rest of the statement. NaNoWriMo's mission is to provide the structure, community, and encouragement to help people use their voices, achieve creative goals, and build new worlds on and off the page. We fulfill our mission by supporting the humans doing the writing. Pardon me a second while I drink some water. Guess my mouth dries quick. Okay. The NaNoWriMo's specific reasoning for showing its support for the burgeoning technology, including using it in its yearly novel writing challenge, includes its ability to allow those who may not have the financial or creative means to overcome the various difficulties that can come from writing. This comes as AI has been a hot topic around the world, especially in creative spheres like the writing community. Detractors of the technology have widely scrutinized its dangerous potential for devaluing the human part of the creative process and art in general. So one can see how an organization like NaNoWriMo coming out so fervently for the use of AI would rustle some tail feathers. Many social media users have voiced their opinions on the stance online, highlighting its contradictory nature. The blog post has also seen many come out saying they will no longer participate in or support NaNoWriMo because of the sentiment. However, this isn't the first NaNoWriMo controversy. So, here's what happened. In 2022, it was discovered that the International Writing Fundraiser was working with the well-known controversial publishing labels Inkit and Manuscript Press. The self-proclaimed reader-led publishers are known for having low quality and community standards, allowing for potentially problematic or poorly edited fare to make its way onto the platform easily. The writing initiative would then take another hit after grooming accusations surfaced in early 2024. NaNoWriMo organizers were accused of turning a blind eye to inappropriate actions toward underage participants by a forum moderator online. The organization reportedly was aware of the issues and refused to act upon them, merely banning the forum mod for 6 months only after the controversy was uncovered publicly. Despite this drama, NaNoWriMo 2024 is still going ahead this coming November. Something tells me I'm out. You know?
Yeah, I know.
Because, writing 50,000 words in 30 days, that, it's a bit challenging, but maybe one day it's like, I'd like to just write a novel, but take my sweet time doing it,
What's stopping you?
Work, life. That's what.
Well, you want to know something? Given the gap between Monday and Friday, you could take a day or two and write a few words.
Yeah,
couldn't you?
Except I'm tired.
That's why I said a few words.
Yeah, when you have a long day at work, it's not so simple. But I looked at threads and some people saying, NaNoWriMo. NaNoWriMo. In other words, no, they're not going to take part. But it's a matter of opinion. Me, I can understand where for some people, AI can be beneficial. Like, especially for people who have trouble writing, have writer's block. And sometimes it's really bad writer's block. So, see, that's always a problem. AI is basically a double-edged sword. There are some good things about it, but there are also some bad things about it. In fact, AI was what led to the both the writers and actors strikes last year. Because the last thing you want is for AI to basically take their jobs away. Now, here's a good example of AI being put to good use. James Earl Jones, of course, he is now retired as the voice of Star Wars, but as the voice of Darth Vader, but he has allowed his voice to be used by AI to, continue the legacy of Darth Vader. I think it's a good idea. It'll keep it going. It'll keep it going.
I was gonna say before I realized that I was muted. As long as they get permission, then absolutely.
Yeah.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah. Exactly. See, in this case, James Earl Jones has already given permission. So.
Yep.
And that's okay. That's perfectly fine. But you see, like I said, this is a double-edged sword. There's some things that AI is great for, but there's some things where AI can be detrimental. So, it's like when you go to these conventions, you've got the most of the time when you go down like the Walk of Fame or something, they only take cash. Now, some people, they can actually take credit cards. So, but most of the time it's cash because it's easier to make the change and so forth. But yeah, I will tell you this right now. I was thinking about getting next year get the 3-day Saturday Sunday Money Pass, but DragonCon actually recommended go ahead and get the 5-day pass, even though you're gonna lose 2 days. Right now it's only $100, so it's $20 a day. That's cheap.
That's not bad. $20 a day.
But you see, the problem is Thursday and Friday. It's a challenge because I work, and if I had been at DragonCon this past Friday, it could have been a catastrophic situation at my job. So, But they said go ahead and get the 5-day badge and just come in Saturday and get it. And it's like, okay, I guess I could do that. The other thing is I want to find a hotel where I can stay start Friday night, just get the badge, go rest, then go enjoy things on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But I do not want to go all 5 days because I could get too exhausted. Excuse me.
Fair.
But, I'm happy I went for the 1 day. I managed to get a lot done in a day. I finally made a big bumper. Went to Buc-ee's for the first time. I'm a happy camper. So, like I said, despite that one little miscue, everything went pretty well. So, excuse me. I'm sorry.
Anyway.
But yeah. But I mean, there were I had a lot of positives, but like I said, there were some negatives at Dragon Con as well. So, let's see. What was it? One hotel. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was Marriott. I think it was the Marriott W or something like that. Rooms lost power.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Rooms had lost power.
That's bizarre.
Yeah. And of course, this was probably the weirdest one. I remember in 1999, I spent only $89 a night at the Sheraton. It's no longer the Sheraton. It's called the Cortland Grand now.
But you know what's your best place to spend Dragon Con at?
What?
Was that purple B&B you rented for the convention?
Yeah.
Remember the purple B&B?
Yep. Oh yeah, that was fun right there. Being able to, all purple, 2 floors. I could sleep on the second floor, and a lot of the people in the other apartments, they said that I was nice and quiet. I didn't make too much noise. And so forth, because I don't want to. I'm a guest here. I don't want to cause trouble. I may consider that Airbnb again. I'll think about that, but excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry if I feel a bit worn out, but hey. But anyway, let me see. Like I said, James Darren passed away, so love, thoughts, and prayers to his family.
You know who I look to pass away next?
Who?
Shatner.
Yeah, maybe. It's just gonna depend.
Yeah. Because when karma wants you, karma will get you.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what?
What?
That's life for you.
Mm-hmm.
True.
So anyway, are you guys going to switch to 12 or keep 11 when they switch over?
Huh?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
When they switch over to Windows 12 in a couple of years.
Oh. We'll wait.
Again, that's just a rumor. We don't actually know if it's going to happen or not.
Right.
I hope they don't, because I really don't want to mess with that. Trying to update goof things up for me when I went from 10 to 11. Like, I had to have Frodo reboot my laptop because something went wrong.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Get ready for a shock. Olympic athlete set on fire by her boyfriend.
What?
What?
Yeah. This is real.
Well,
Okay, now, this is out of Nairobi, Kenya. Okay? So, a Ugandan athlete living in Kenya was attacked and set on fire by her boyfriend and is receiving treatment for burns on 75% of her body, police said.
Jesus.
Yep. Rebecca, no,
she will be lucky if she survives, because normally your skin is what holds in all the fluids in your body.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
And the more extensive the burn, nothing to protect it. Go ahead.
So, Rebecca Cheptegei, I hope I pronounced this right. I apologize if I didn't. A distance runner who finished at the 44th position in the 2024 Paris Olympics was attacked in her house in the western Trans-Nzoia County in Kenya. Trans-Nzoia County Police Commander Jeremiah Olikosium said Monday that Cheptegei's boyfriend, Dixon Nadima, bought a jerrycan of petrol, poured it on her, and set her ablaze during a disagreement on Sunday. Ndima also sustained burn wounds, and the two are receiving specialized treatment at the Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital in Eldoret City. Cheptegei's parents said their daughter bought land in Trans-Nzoia to be near the county's main Many athletic training centers. A report filed by the local chief states that the couple was heard fighting over the land where the house was built before the fire started. In 2023, Ugandan Olympic runner and steeplechaser Benjamin Kiplagat was found dead with stab wounds. In 2022, Kenyan-born Bairani athlete Damaris Muthi was found dead with a post-mortem report stating that she was strangled. So my goodness, who knew there'd be, Olympians facing violence?
No kidding.
But then again, look what happened with the gymnast and that one guy, right?
Right.
So, what was his name? Larry Nasser. That's it. But one thing I've noticed when I look at the Olympics, especially the gymnastics, back in the 90s, I still remember when there was like Carrie Strug and everybody. They were so serious. It looked like nobody was having fun. This year, though, was different. I mean, it looked like everybody was having fun. Snoop Dogg was there encouraging the gymnasts and everything. So,
how would you like to have him encouraging you?
Well, think about it. You had Snoop Dogg doing NBC coverage, and he was also one of the torchbearers. And then you have Flavor Flav basically paying for the next 5 years to help the women's water polo team. So,
just goes to show you, celebrities care.
And even right now, in the midst of the problem with Jordan Childs, whether or not she's supposed to get a bronze, Flavor Flav made a custom bronze medal, complete with a clock.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it just goes to show you think you know people, don't judge them, by what they did in the past. Some of these guys have gotten a lot better.
True.
So, sometimes people do get better with age.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have to remember the old saying, age is just a number, not a state of mind.
True.
Alright, well, I think I'm gonna call it because I'm getting super tired. Like I said, I think I listened to about a couple hours last night. So,
cool.
So I'm gonna try to make it work. First, I'm gonna check out there the kitchen, make sure the ant situation under control. Like I said, I got rid of that one source, so I think it's gonna start getting better. So, but anyway, basically our plan is on Friday we're gonna be doing uncensored Cards Against Humanity, and like I said, this is not for kids. Trust me. Yeah, this is definitely not a kid. This is not a kid show by any stretch of the imagination. That's why we have it at this hour. So anyway, that's basically our plan. And next week will be a full week. And I'm probably gonna start this pretty soon. I just don't know when yet. I'm gonna do. Let's see. We'll go full uncensored, right, Sajo? Exactly. Exactly. But I'm gonna start something soon where it's like basically 5 minutes, one topic. But like I said, there will be no religion, no politics. Like something could be something to the effect of why has nothing been done on the Pirates of Darkwater or something like that, you know? It's like that's the one tune I still get angry about never getting its ending because it was supposed to have 13 treasures of rule and they only found 8 before it was canceled. So, something like that. But like I said, we don't do politics, we don't do religion, we don't try to go to that controversy. I leave that to the pros. So, we leave it to the pros because we let them do it. And it's like, here, it's the end of the day. You don't want to keep dealing with it. You want to get ready for bed, you know? So, that's the whole idea. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play the ending. So, bear with me for 15 seconds. Alright, so with that in mind, I am going to say love, peace, and chicken grease. Everybody have a great night, sleep well, stay safe, and we'll see you Friday for Uncensored Cards Against Humanity. And remember, it isn't for kids. Alright? Later, all.
Bye, everyone. Have